Hey, what's up YouTube? This is L, and I'm going to be bringing you some pro tips on how to play Infected. So the first thing you guys are going to notice is that I'm not going to spawn in until the end of the Infected countdown, and the reason for this is because, I don't like being the Infected, or at least the first Infected, so what I do is I wait until after the Infected countdown to spawn in, and when you do that, you spawn in as not the Infected. Anyway, another thing you guys should know is that as of December 23rd, 2013, there was an update that instituted new class loadouts for Infected. Now, the way you're going to know that you're playing with a different class loadout besides the Bulldog is that you're going to notice that on the pregame lobby, where the map is, where you vote for a map, there's going to be INF and then a gun. So for this gameplay, it was INF Lynx. And we played with a loadout Lynx. However, if it doesn't say like INF and then a gun, it just says Infected, you're going to be playing with the original Infected loadout, which is the Bulldog with the IED and the canister bomb. However, one thing that's strange is that they haven't changed yet. Is that when you spawn in to or when you go into the change your loadout to choose your loadout in the very beginning of the game, what you're gonna find is that you're gonna find that you have to choose the Bulldog loadout. Now this is going to change into the whatever gun that's going to be used in the Infected game once you spawn in. However, in the change loadout, or when you choose the loadout of your person in the game, you're going to actually have to choose the Bulldog loadout. And now that's kind of weird, because I would have expected Infinity Ward to change this so that you get to choose the loadout that has the gun you're gonna use, but unfortunately, for some reason, they have not changed that. So I guess that's just something they do need to fix. But anyway, getting into another thing is finding a hiding spot. So first of all, when you're not playing with Bulldog loadout, there's actually the specialist score streak that you get to have in the Infected game. So one of the things I would recommend, especially when you have like the Lynx, is you want to get get kills until you get to the the specialist bonus before you go and hide. So unfortunately, I didn't think of this before. So in this gameplay, I'm actually going to be kind of hiding, and I'm not going to have all the perks, and I think that's going to actually lead up until where I actually die later on. A thing about hiding though, and finding a hiding spot, is you want to find a hiding spot where not a lot of people are, because if you're in an area where a lot of people are, you're gonna end up not it's gonna be easier to find you, because you're gonna be in a concentration of people. Plus, when they fire off their weapon, they're going to be able to see on the radar where you are. So this is that's something you really want to take into account, because if you are in an area with a lot of people, they're going to be firing their weapons off, and Infected, there's never going to be a weapon with a suppressor on it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to end up drawing more attention to yourself, and then you're going to increase the percentage or the chance of you dying. And so one of the things you want to do is you want to obviously find a spot away from all of the people, and you want to find a spot where you're going to kind of blend in. So like the spot I chose is I'm kind of on this tarp in the grass, and I'll be able to this will help you hide relatively well, because you're going to be able to kind of blend in with the tarp. Another thing with Call of Duty though is that you're gonna sometimes you're gonna fall through, or you're gonna kind of go into the surroundings, because sometimes when you're up against a wall, and you just have your gun out, your gun's gonna stick through the wall, or if you're lying down next to the wall, your leg's gonna stick out the wall, or something like that. And that's something I think the people who are making Call of Duty need to work on, because that's not really fair when stuff is sticking out of a wall or something. But anyway, yeah, that's going to help you out when you're finding a hiding spot, because if you find a hiding spot where you're going to be able to kind of stick through the material, it'll be harder to find you. Anyway guys, that is it for my pro tips on how to play Infected. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share. Have a nice day, and God bless.